Thank you for turning to page 121. Today we're going to jump into the Monster Manual 2 from 1983, and we're going to look at some Genie from the elemental plane of Earth. The Dao, D-A-O. We call them Dao. I could also see it be called Deo. We had lots of discussions at the table about what to call them. We settled on Dao. So the Dao, number pairing 1. There's a 10% chance you get a 2 to 5. Armor class 3, 8 plus 3 hit dice. 1 attack for 3 to 18 damage. Pretty tall damage then. Special attacks see below. Special defenses see below. Magic resistance standard. Intelligence low to vary. Alignment is neutral evil. And they are large. A Dao is a creature from the elemental plane of Earth and is related to the Afriti, Genie, Jan, and Merid. While they are generally found on that plane where they are uncommon, the Dao live to come to the prime material plane to work evil. Their magical abilities enable them to use any of the following spell-like powers one at a time, once each per day. Change self, detect good, detect magic, assume gaseous form, become invisible, fulfill another's limited wish in some perverse way, cause misdirection, pass wall, create a spectral force, create a wall of stone. Dao can turn rock to mud 3 times per day and use dig as often as 6 times per day. Dao perform at the 18th level of spell use, so pretty formidable there. It is possible for Dao to carry 5,000 gold piece weight, that's 500 pounds, without tiring. Double weight will cause tiring in 3 turns. But for every 1,000 gold pieces, 100 pounds of weight under 10,000, add 1 turn duration of carrying ability. For example, a 6,000 gold piece weight allows 8 turns of normal walking or flying. After tiring, a Dao must rest for 6 turns. Note the Dao can move through earth, not work stone, as if at a burrowing speed of 6. They cannot take living beings with them. Dao are not harmed by earth-based affecting spells. Holy water has double normal effects upon these monsters. Only the Ifrit are friendly towards Dao. Dao hate Genie, Jani, and Merids. The Dao dwell in the great dismal delve on their own plane in deep caves, caverns, or cysts in the prime material plane. Their ruler is said to be a Khan served by Hetman and Ataman. Dao dislike servitude as much as Ifrit and are even more prone to malice and revenge. Dao speak all the languages of Genie kind, as well as common and the languages of earth elementals. Dao can travel in the prime material, elemental, and astral planes. That was a pretty epic monster for 1983. To get a creature that had all those capabilities, 8 plus 3 hit dice, 3 to 18 damage, that's 3 dice 6. Pretty tough stuff. We've used Dao in many, I've had them in many games. I've also been in games where they've appeared. And I like them. I like any of the Genie folk. Earth, Air, Fire, Water, Genie folk are always fun. The Dao especially have been enjoyable. I don't remember ever giving out any kind of device to summon a Dao or anything, but I had a couple in the game where the players had to kind of make friends with the guy. If you look at all their spell abilities, they're actually very useful if you can get them to work with you. Change self, they can just look like something else. Assume gaseous form, very powerful. Invisibility, fulfill another's limited wish, but they always twist it. And I have played it that way. If I've had a player, for whatever reason, try to interact with a Dao and try to get a limited wish, the Dao will grant it, but only once he's extracted the absolute maximum he can for doing it, and then he'll try to twist it in some way. When I have evil creatures giving out wishes or limited wishes, I do have them try to twist the intent of the wish, as long as they can stay within the wording of the wish. So my players are very, very careful about that now. But that's it. If you're looking for a creature to travel on the other planes, these are a good astral encounter, which I have done. I did a campaign in the astral plane right after Manual of the Planes came out in '87, and I did a rather lengthy one. They ended up at Yankee Fortress, and they ended up interacting with Dao and all kinds of fun stuff. It was a good campaign. But that's all I've got to say about these Earth Elemental Genie folk. Let me know what you think if you've used them in your game. I like them a bunch. They definitely have a place at my table. But let me know how you've used them. Leave some comments below. Like and subscribe if you enjoyed the video. Tell your friends. Let's keep the channel growing. Also, take a look at the Patreon. See if you can help me out there. But that's it for today on page 121. I want to thank you for your time. Thanks for watching, and I'll see you next time.